Hello, 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 my darlings. Today we're gonna be reacting to a Channel 4 video. Yeah, a video that caught my eye and hopefully will catch the eye of potential viewers. You guys. Yeah, and the name of it is My Wife's Porn Career Has Changed Our Relationship Forever. How has it changed it? What? Why would you let your wife enter into such a career? Well, why would you stay with her after she entered into such a career? Because women can do whatever they want, right? But anyone can do whatever career choice they would like to do. But still, like, come on. It's a difficult situation. I wonder if this is like a comedy video or something.
Neither of us wants to end the relationship. We want to stay together. But I don't like the idea of Kat sleeping with other men.
That's understandable. That's a deal breaker, actually, for most people.
How do you feel watching that back?
Yeah, how things have changed.
A year later. Was it just one man?
What do you do for a living?
So for a living, I make adult content primarily on
And I work in IT.
Do you make good money?
What?
near enough $5,000 a month. But I'd like to be maybe like 10,000. I think that would be like the goal.
And how are you planning on getting there?
Yeah, at the moment I just post solo and girl stuff, and I've had a lot of people ask about boy-girl stuff, so I think a lot of people would come back or subscribe to me if I did do that.
And would you do it?
I would do a scene with someone else, yeah.
This seems serious. He's working in IT. Does he not making enough money? That she needs to do it. That she needs to do this professionally with other people.
And how do you feel about the idea of sleeping with another man?
There is that level of jealousy. Obviously, it's difficult to split it emotionally. There is Kat, and then there's Katie, porn star.
What?
But they're both my wife.
Man's coping. Look at his face. Look at his eyes. Ah, he looks like he's about to murder everyone.
Hello.
Hello there.
Hello.
Wow.
He sounds happy, but he looks sad. He looks sad.
About 6 months ago, I did my first collab with another man that involved like full sex with somebody else who was a man. So yeah, that was a big thing. Obviously I've done it since, but you've met him actually, haven't you?
I met him.
I met
He didn't
him.
know who.
Oh gosh, I met him. Oh, he sounded like he wanted to murder him.
Who I was, and I went, "You fucked my wife," and he was like, and then I introduced myself.
Do you get jealous thinking about Kat's work?
Well, probably.
Has he been kidnapped? Or maybe he's just
probably have
enjoying
been a
the
bit
money.
jealous,
I think he's just
considering
enjoying the money.
what you do.
I think porn and sex are two completely different things. Yeah. And I don't think you fully understand that yet, but it is, for me anyway, it's like acting. It's not anything other than acting.
It's like
Yeah,
acting,
with
but it's
with
like
the
a
girl
step forward.
scene, I've got no problem with that,
Yeah, yeah.
and that's different, you know.
That is definitely
Yeah, I
wow.
understand that, yeah.
I think the first couple were a bit difficult.
Yeah, I remember like when I got home from the first one, even though you were like, yeah, no, it's fine, I understand it's work, and I think the next day you were just like a little bit quiet, and I was like, you okay? And you were like, yeah. I was like, are you sure? Are you sure you're okay?
He wasn't
I like
okay.
how a lot of it is like out of sight, out of mind. It's like
Out of sight, out of mind. Oh gosh, this is tripping me up. This is crazy. Maybe you saw the potential. Maybe the first paycheck came through and he was like, no, I understand. You gotta do it. You can do it. But no, but I guess porn stars do get into relationships and still continue their careers. They can like put it aside or separate it. I couldn't.
I know when, I know what she's doing, but I don't want to know details.
Yeah, you don't want to know like the experience.
No one would want to know details.
Yeah, but like you've done it quite a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me at all now.
Yeah.
Would you do a scene with Rob?
I think I'd be very nervous doing a scene with Rob. The only times we've ever had sex is just like for us. Filming it is very different and putting it out to all these people online, especially because we're married. People might not like it, might get a lot of hate comments, so...
I would have thought it'd be more comfortable with me because you know me. It's like when you've done scenes with like the other girls. First time you're always really nervous.
Yeah.
Once you get to know them a bit, it's more comfortable.
How involved?
It was like, just do it with me. Why you want to do it with other guys? That's weird. Just do it with me alone. That's what he was trying to get across. And then he gave up on that. Why? Why would they get hate comments? But then again,
Filmed several videos.
Two with his dick.
Yeah.
We did like a Valentine's Day blow, didn't we? I thought that was what it was. I was like, oh, thank you so
yeah.
much for getting me all this sexy underwear. Before we go out to dinner, let me just like...
Oh, and I come up with some good ideas for TikToks and things.
You do come up with some good ideas.
Yeah,
Plug
the
one.
light up plug.
Yeah.
what?
Did like the Mario Kart intro, go red, beep,
And then
go
you
green.
had the remote and then turned it green.
Have you thought about having an open relationship?
Yeah, it's something that we discussed before we got married.
Is this the modern
that's
modern
more
relationship?
into the
This is like too modern for me, I think.
idea than I am, but at the moment, I wouldn't want us to move into that kind of open relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Yeah, we've been to one.
Swingers party, as
Swingers
in like a
party.
sort of night out, like people drinking, like 100 people there, sort of thing. But that was, I think you enjoyed it more than me.
Oh yeah,
Did you swing?
Well, I didn't do anything. I was a bit tired and I drank too much Diet Coke, so I felt a bit sick. But all the people, like the other content creators, they all went off and had like this massive orgy. And I remember just sticking my head around and I was like...
I didn't want to leave empty-handed, so I made out with another woman
Yeah.
that you've worked with before. And
Yeah,
we know,
yeah, she's lovely, yeah.
yeah, she's
She's
and
lovely.
gorgeous, and Kat was in the background
I
behind.
literally, I
going,
was going like this. I was going like this as it happened. I was...
Make it rain. And yeah, we've met some other couples,
But more privately.
and that's where like the intimate, like couple swapping, works a bit better. It's like, come dine with me, but with a better man.
How many people have
That was a good joke.
you slept with?
Maybe just over 30 people.
Before starting OnlyFans, I slept with probably about 15 people, but since then it's probably added about 10 different girls to it.
You probably know your answer.
One more than last year.
I don't know, I must have slept with at least like 30, 40, 50 people now.
What's your sex life like?
Just
So I tend to be quite up and down with it. Sometimes I'm like, nope, don't want this at all. And then sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, maybe we can try this, and it's a bit exciting, but it tends to be fairly up and down, I think.
up and down.
Yeah, and with my health, energy has been an issue. I got diagnosed with psoriatic arthritis, which is an autoimmune disease.
Oh,
Essentially, my immune system is attacking my joints, so it leads to pain, stiff joints,
now I feel bad for him.
fatigue. He sounds very knowledgeable.
He
I feel
does.
very bad for him.
Sounds like he's been through some shit.
Certainly does do.
It's possible that he's like, oh, I've got this girl, so I just gotta accept whatever she wants to do. Because I get another girl and I'm gonna be like, oh, my joints are sore. And she's gonna be like, I'm leaving you. So he's like, you gotta cope with this.
Well, I think our sex life has probably improved since last year.
Probably a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm on different medication now. There's less pain, more energy. Did also figure something out
Yeah.
recently. You become more attracted to me
Yeah.
when I'm happy.
I get very affected by your emotions.
And you fell in love with me because of my,
Sense of humour,
yeah.
pretty much so.
So
Yeah.
when you're down, you're not as funny.
That's
How has
true.
Rob's illness affected your relationship?
Well, it's changed me. Used to be a lot happier.
I feel like it's sort of like an acceptance process for both of us, I guess. It's sort of mourning a life that we could have had. I think I've pretty much come to terms with it.
Well, yeah, you got to grieve the life you had, the life you would have had. You got to grieve for the body that you had. So you fluctuate through the stages of grief. It's almost like a nice reminder watching that to like see the progress in myself. Still good and bad days, but
You know, I can't tell if this is a sweet story or not. Is this a sweet story? I don't know. It's like, I'm so conflicted here. Oh, maybe I need to be more open-minded.
better days.
Yeah.
What are you grateful for?
I am very grateful for my family. They mean the absolute world to me. They're very supportive. And yeah, I honestly don't know what I'd do without them.
Do they know everything about?
And you also...
Oh dear.
What are you grateful for now?
I am very grateful for Rob being there, supporting me through everything.
Yeah.
I'm grateful that she's found this career because
Yeah.
it helps us. The money
Yeah.
takes pressure off me. Yeah, I'm grateful for everything she does.
What a weird video. Oh my gosh. So weird. Like, okay, the guy had a disease, right? And she stayed with him, but she's also like, no, I'm gonna start an OnlyFans. And then I'm gonna start sleeping with other dudes on the OnlyFans. Whatever. I need time. I need time to process all of this. Oh, it's crazy, man.